move your ass back. Alright. So, I have been losing my fucking shit over something like this for a while. For a little bit, for like the past couple days. Move it back a little bit more, Jesus Christ. Alright, now I actually have a little bit more room to walk around. So, I've been losing my mind about this for quite a while. There is this idea that we all see in 2D planes, and the only way that we are actually able to verify that that there is depth is because of the rest of our movements. So, and this whole experiment starts off with this idea that, like, if your entire perspective were to be blocked off at the peripherals, and the only thing you could see is this fucking square. Hold up here. Basically, this entire fucking square right here, if all you could see is just this, eventually, if that is your only perspective, eventually there would get a point where you wouldn't actually know if what in front of you is actually at that distance, whatever distance means, or if that's just a 2D casting over your vision. So that's where that theory is. All right. Now, when we are trying to isolate time from relativity, right, we cannot use, we are not allowed using anything like distance or velocity or anything like that, because time is its own fucking thing. We need to figure out what exactly it is. We can't have relativity be a part of it, otherwise time becomes this weird analogous, or not analogous, but this weird conglomerate of variables that can only be accessed when these variables are conglomerated. It just makes it very difficult to really understand. So, why do we get on the whole planes theory of, like, perspective? Why do we get on that? So, we get on that because there's a certain question that crops up with that, and that is, if every single thing is a plane that we are interacting with, and what is happening is we are pushing through multiple frames. So, like the closest frame will have the most deformation, and the furthest frame will have the least amount of deformation, because that is what we cannot interact with. That's basically how that goes. But the question that really falls on that is, wouldn't that mean that we would all be trapped in those frames? Like, we would be in a state of being, but not existence, because there couldn't be change. Well, that's where things start getting a little funny, because that variable of change has to be some kind of, like, stretchy fluid, almost like a trampoline oil kind of thing, in which all of this space, say, like, all of the, like, this is space itself, this whole square is space itself. We now get into something fun where time is actually this weird dimensional fluid that kind of just goes in between everything. And this fluid allows things to actually push those frames together for depth to actually happen. It's like this dimensional fluid. And this explains basically every single reason why change happens. Because without this fluid, these frames won't actually be able to interact, because once again, you will be in a state of being, but you won't exist, because you need change to actually validate existence, right? So space can hold, like, these instances of being, but time is what it actually takes for those things to truly exist and truly impact and be impacted by things, right? So I've been losing my fucking mind over this because I'm genuinely thinking that this is what time actually is, not based on relativity or like acceleration or velocity or distance or any bullshit like that. Like, I legitimately think this is what time actually is. I've been fucking losing it because I don't know how else to describe time. I think I fucking got it. I think I got it. Bitch. I'm fucking losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Like I've been. Because think about it like this. All right. Just like some little extra notes. If, like, for instance, like a neutron, right, or like just like an atom in general, right? If an atom, if this like dimensional fluid were to be removed from that atom, you would still be able to perceive it, but you wouldn't actually be able to truly interact with it. Like, there would be actually, technically speaking, no, you wouldn't actually be able to perceive it because it would actually blip out of existence. It would be but not exist. It's fucking madness. It's fucking madness. So yes, that atom, it would be but not exist because it would be only in an instance, not in numerous instances, because that fluid is not there for it to actually exist. All right, which is very, it's a lot to do with, but I've been. Okay, it's a lot to perceive because I don't know how else to actually word it, but like, yes, the past couple days have been a little bit of an Oppenheimer moment for me. I've just been seeing, I've been losing it, and I legitimately think that like I actually cracked time. I actually figured out what time is without having to worry about anything that could identify time. Like, I now know specifically what time is and like locked onto that, which is fucking wild because it's like figuring out like why gravity, like why does mass create gravity. It's a whole fucking thing. I'm fucking losing it. Did I think I won, bitch.